Now you're asking my favorite questions. I'm covering looking at the assumptions and expectations and values we naturally bring in that we don't even know about, that we're bringing into relationships. We're looking at boundaries, what boundaries really are, not what people think they are, what they really are, how to set them, exact language to use, why these things matter. We're looking at Adam and Eve as one of our examples, where Adam and Eve had everything going for them. This is just so human. This is why I love the Bible. They're just so human. They're just like us. They are us. They had everything going for them. They had God walking with them in the garden, and they still blew it. Why did they blow it? Because they forgot. They forgot what's most important. And they got caught up in lies and assumptions and reading into things like we all do. So looking at them as one relationship, let's learn from both what they did well and their challenges. We're also going to look at Jesus sets the most beautiful boundaries. He doesn't prefer family over anyone else. He doesn't prefer government over anyone else. He looks at what's needed in each situation, and he takes into account his audience. He doesn't spend extra words where he knows he's not going to be listened to. He doesn't try to convince. He doesn't try to change people's minds. He just presents the truth. He said, here's what I got. We can learn so much from that. We also look at, I love the Martha and Mary story for so many reasons. I use that story a lot. And in this case, it's also trying to have our way, be right. We're right fighting there. Mary was doing what was required. She took in the whole, this is what's most important. Whereas Martha had her mind filled with all the shoulds, all the expectations. Using real examples pulls people in, and stories pulls people in huge ways. And then looking at ways that we can actually plan in advance for things. If you need to have a difficult conversation, plan in advance. If you know you're entering a complicated relational situation, plan in advance. And that doesn't mean amp your anxiety. Nope, that's not what that means. Have a healthy plan going into this, knowing what you want to accomplish, knowing where you stand, having the words you want to say, and we detach from caring so deeply, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I say it way better, about what the other person is going to react. They're allowed to react however they want. That is not on us. What's on us is to be the compassionate and grace-filled and kindness and loving. And if you've accomplished that, you've accomplished everything that is your responsibility. None of the rest of it is your responsibility. And then we also talk about using curiosity. Curiosity has been lost. This is why I have to do it over 4 sessions. Curiosity has been lost. If we can have curiosity about each other instead of we jump to judgment, we jump to misunderstandings. If you're not sure about something or you think you heard something, that's like reflective listening is powerful. Asking questions is powerful. I think I heard you say, to me, that means, is that what you meant? Simple things, simple things. You can't know everything about that person. Ask the questions. So that's kind of a overview.